All right, so we're gonna pick up from 46 on the Phoenix Fire wheel grid. With 46, we are dealing basically with somebody who is trying to find balance with the traumas. Um, this one's a tough one. Not gonna even sit here and sugarcoat this one. I may come off as a hard ass sometimes, or I tell you I just need to learn to let that shit go. Sometimes it's not that easy to just let shit go because the only thing you understand is your pain. 46, you might understand pain a little bit too well. I found balance with my foundation. Look, I can know I'm traumatized. I can know I'm traumatic. I can know I'm toxic, but it works for me. And it is hard, especially as someone who has done counseling and readings and, you know, whatever you want to call it, trying to work with people on different levels about, hey, let's pinpoint what's really going on so we can find a solution. Sometimes people don't want solution; they want absolution for continuing to do the same. Look, I just need you to understand that that's the way I'm gonna do it, and ain't nothing you gonna say gonna change me. But I just need you to make me feel better about lying to myself. 46, don't lie to yourself. 46, the emperor and the lover. I rule over everything I love. That's scary as fuck. In many different ways. I rule over everything I love, which means there's already a part of you that's in danger because you're scared to lose it. But if everything I love is only a reflection of everything I went through that I need to learn to be releasing, fuck you when you're trying to tell me to let go. Here's another thing. What's 23 plus 23? Because remember, I told you 23 is passion, but I also told you 23 is rage. If I am only passionate about my rage, then that shit doubles up. 23 and 23 is 46. So 46, I'm going to tell you, pay attention to 23. But you also need to pay attention to this reading, 46, but you need to pay attention to 4 and 6. And 46, 4 plus 6 is 10, and then 1 plus 0 is 1. So you need to pay attention to 46, 23, 64, 4, 6, 10, and 1. Again, when y'all hear me holler at all these numbers, the number that you sit on, for example, 46, that's the meat of your situation. That is where the meat of your possible cyclic pattern might be coming from. Resonance only. If it don't resonate, I can't help you. All I can do is give you a guideline on what you might want to pay attention to. But if you can start from there and then you can tap into all the other numbers that make that component, then you have the whole pie instead of just one big slice. When we're talking about breaking Phoenix patterns and cycles, you need the whole pie, not just one slice, because you might get rid of one slice and then you step right back into another one. It means you eating the same shit. So 46, don't try and rule over your pain. Be the biggest proponent for your peace. And then once you establish peace, cut all the fucking cords to everything that you keep using, and then learn what wholeness is. Not a whole mess. And not a hole, H-O-L-E, filled with messes. So 46, pay attention. Pay attention to what you're sharing your energy with. Pay attention to the shit that you calling healing. This is Oisayan. He's Orisha. He's the master healer. But if you know his story, he made some sacrifices to get to that level to be able to heal. He took some damage to himself. One eye all gouged out. The ear all chopped off. One leg looks like a root. One arm all decrepit. Yeah, you healed, but goddamn, bruh. You get it? You took some damages in yourself in learning how to heal when I should have just stopped taking the damage so that I wouldn't have to learn how to heal from it. So be mindful where you are sharing your energy into shit. Remember, 9 is control. What did I tell you about 46? You got some control issues because you just want to rule over everything. Same thing I've been telling you for a long time. In the system of mastery, even when it comes to self, in order to master anything, something or someone has to get enslaved, or else it's not true balance. In a hierarchy of energy, in order for there to be a master, something has to be enslaved, even if it's knowledge. Fuck that. I don't need to enslave. It ain't me versus me, and I don't need to go into war with myself or my shadows and all this other stuff. I need to understand where the fuck I keep breaking up my light. But instead of worrying about where I keep breaking up my light, I need to understand where my light's coming from. Me, not what somebody else doing for you. So learn that you are the source, and then start figuring out what you keep giving your light to keep producing your shadows. And that'll break up all your cycles. The battery in the pack, is the source. The one plugged in becomes a God, because you are now generating your energy that is operating you through experiences that eventually you'll have to learn how to destroy. Oops. So, 46, where are you sharing your energy? 47. 7 is the journey card. 7 is the chariot. Remember, the emperor, I rule over every path that I go through. The problem is basically what I just got through saying. Ruling over every path you go through means that you probably are easily moved, because you're energetically reckless. Is, I don't care what move me, I'm going to win. This is that, fuck it, I'll do it, and I'm going to get through it. It's a struggle mentality. The inability to have enough responsibility to stop yourself from having experience just because you think that you can survive said experience means that you're already in danger within yourself. It is, and again, no disrespect for people who do this, it is like that idiotic shit about hanging off a fucking cliff without a fucking rope. You put yourself in danger just because you think you're going to be able to survive. And then 9 times out of 10, the motherfuckers do survive, but for what? You only fed a part of the sickness in your soul that told me I need more danger so that I can learn to establish peace. Stop feeding your sicknesses, 47. 4 plus 7, 11. Stop feeding your sicknesses. They're only a separation of yourself. Why? 1, because I'm connected to the things that I saw, which again, you're only seeing a reflection of your pain, which means you have not met the wholeness of your peace. So 47, be careful. 47, pay attention to 74, pay attention to 4, pay attention to 7, pay attention to 11, pay attention to 2. But 47, here's where you need to understand where you don't need to rule over your journeys. You just need to find balance within yourself so you can learn to set yourself free. You are your own limitations. Fuck around and find out. 9, fuck around and find out. 3 plus 6, that my thoughts will only pull from the energy of my foundation because that's the only thing I love. It is, people don't understand, your thoughts feed from your energy, even when your thoughts are not original to you. When they realize they can tap into your energy and pull on you, they're going to keep going to that spot wherever, the energy is coming from. But when you pull the energy out of that thought, or you pull the energy out of yourself that thought keeps going to, then that thought needs to go somewhere else. So you need to understand that the limitations in your mind basically constitute the maximum output of your body. Work your way through that one slowly. The more your mind moves, the more your body is going to get moved. The less your mind moves, the more your body gets to be free. So don't be your own limitations. Fuck around and find out. Remember, I told you this is the king of shamans. He been said a long time ago, find out who you are authentically, not from some course and not what somebody did in a divination. Find out who you are, or everything and everybody else will tell you who they need you to be or who they think you are. Don't end up being somebody else's illusion, because then you'll only be living a lie. 47, watch that shit. Moving on to 48. 48, I am mastering my struggle. This is a lot of new age glamorized spirituality type energy in this 48. Is that, no, you got to go through something to learn in order to learn to release. No, I have to be aware of where what I'm possibly going to go through is going to take me. And do I have to go there to be free? The analogy I like to use is there's a house on fire, and then there is where I'm trying to get to around the corner. Do I have to go through the fire in order to get there? Or is that not my circus, not my monkey? And I can go around it and still continue on my journey. A lot of y'all will still have 25 other questions to ask to it just so you can make justifications on why you are going to go through that fire, because that fire is too attractive to you, because that fire represents a struggle within you that only makes you feel alive. Holy shit, 48. You might end up with a 23 card. You might end up with passion, but in the form of rage. But we'll find out. 48, stop trying to rule over your struggles. Because again, it is Jacob wrestling with God, only Jacob didn't realize he was God, so he gave God an identity. Oops. A lot of y'all give y'all problems an identity, and then much like anything in this universe, it becomes a thought form and it gains its own level of awareness based off of your intention and misused energy, because you feeding it because you've already established an identity for it that is already connected to the identity of you. Holy shit. You your own demon, and you feeding them, and now you don't know how to be free. Because they ain't gonna be still because you already fed them. So 48, watch out. Holy shit, 48, watch out. Don't be a martyr. Don't be the hangman. The only thing that you're being hung up on is what you keep thinking is hanging you up. The quick word on that for 48 is sometimes the things that you think are traumatizing you, or the things that you think are not working on your behalf, are not working on your behalf because you ain't working on your behalf either. So it's only a fucking reflection. Remember the saying, sometimes things happen for us, not to us. And that's situational, so don't go there. But in a lot of cases, things happen for us, not to us, because we won't happen for ourselves. Saw this the other day, and I even posted about it. Keep on holding on to these fucked up analogies that y'all got in your head about why shit happen and why people do this and all this other stuff, when it's only a reflection of the fact that you ain't ready to be your biggest proponent, so you keep hiring opponents. You get it? If I will not love me 100%, I'll keep producing experiences with others that keep advising me to do that. But if I only focus on what I'm going through with others, then I'll never see me. Don't be a martyr out here trying to fight with the same shit that got you hung up when you're the only person holding the motherfucking noose. It's just somebody else is there supporting your bullshit. Get it? So-and-so didn't love me the right way. So-and-so always messing with me. My mommy don't love me. By this, my that, and the other. Okay, that's their issue. Learn to love you so that you can look at them from a different perspective and say, holy shit. In the case of a parent, it ain't that they don't love me. They don't know how to love me because they never learned to love themselves. And holy shit, if I don't learn how to love me, holy shit, generational curse. You get it? I can break a generational curse by stop being a part of the power plant and learning how to seal and heal and be whole within me. And then I get a better perspective of what everybody else got going on. And then guess what? I get to make a choice on whether that's conducive in my life or it's just some shit that I just ain't really got nothing to do with. Not my circus, not my monkeys. I'm gonna give a fuck if it is my family. But you can't do that. Then you stay in the Phoenix cycle. 49, you stay in the Phoenix cycle. Why? Because you are only trying to find balance in the same shit that got you controlled. Generational curses. 49, if you are just trying to find balance in the same shit that you always fought to control because it was always controlling you, that's a perpetual cycle of enslavement. See, that's that bullshit that, goes on as a mass whole. Well, we need to have a revolution and we need to take the power from them, but leave them in position and now figure out a way to take the power back from us. Then holy shit, we gonna always be fighting to be free because we don't never guarantee ourselves stillness. No, the system doesn't work. These people don't mean nothing. That people don't mean nothing, whatever the case may be. So instead of giving them my energy, let me find out a better use for my energy for myself. And then holy shit, here's the key, 49. Put myself in alignment with people who think like me in my highest form of self and not think like me in my highest form of separation. So 49, you need to get with like-minded people who are ready to, I'll do this for you because it's levels to this shit. So I need to get into alignment with people who are working on transmuting their issues, not just transporting and transforming their shit. 49, need to pay attention to 94. 49, need to pay attention to 13. 49, need to pay attention to 4. You need to pay attention to 9. You need to pay attention to 1. And you need to pay attention to 3. Possibly even 31. Just look at the whole number component. And like I said, everything in this universe is a result of vibrations and sequences. So 49, there's a lot of things going on around you, but here's the meat. Everything going on around you is a result of what you gave birth to. Kind of like what I was saying in the reading. This is the creatrix. The first person to create a trix will be you. The creatrix. I birthed it all. What did I birth? Every experience I'm going to go through based off of what I chose. There is a plentifulness of choices out here, but guess what? I have to choose me so that there is a reflection of me in everything I choose, not choose a bunch of experiences and then try and find out how I got there. Fuck that divine amnesia shit. Have divine awareness before your ass up in a divided whole. So 49, be careful. And I'm going to run 50 real quick and get off this video. All right, 50. I've been moved and fooled. This is pretty much a Lilith energy. I've been moved and I've been fooled. Or I've been moved and I manifested everything. Let your life tell your tale. If you move and you manifested everything and it brought you perfected peace, then you already working on getting rid of your Phoenix energy. But if you keep moving and it keep fooling you and it don't show me nothing, then it's already something deep within you. See, you can change your environment and your location, but if you don't change you or your habitual patterns, the things you allow, the things you won't let go within yourself, and the things you expect and allow from within others, nothing changes. So 50, nothing changes unless you figure out why are you always moving. Holy shit. Told you got to let go of that Phoenix energy. My world. If I rejoice in the same shit and seeing the things that are magically moving me, then I might want to magically learn to be still. So 21 right there. The world card is I'm a reflection of everything that I'm alchemizing. But remember, I keep telling you, you need to learn to get rid of alchemy. You don't need to turn the truth into a lie. I just need to be still and let the truth manifest in me. So number 50, quit moving, quit manifesting, quit manipulating, learn to be still, and then you will see everything that is for you and then make better choices. And I hope that resonates. I'll come back with 51 later.